Hello everyone and welcome to another royal read. A rainy afternoon, well, early evening here in South Africa, and I have cat and dog with me, preferring to be inside this evening than outside. As well as cat and dog, I have the Shadowland Tarot on the tarot table today. It's a somewhat dark tarot deck. It deals with shadow energy. That's your jealousy, your begrudgment, your rage, your bitterness, your vengeance, all those nasty things that need to be processed. And if they're not processed, then they're projected outwards. And sometimes they are projected outwards onto Twitter. And so the topic of the reading today, the theme of today's two readings is poison pens. And today, in this reading, this first reading, I'm looking at a Twitter account that goes by the name of Strongwriting. That is very much associated with Meghan Markle. We are not sure who is behind the account. There is a lot of speculation about who could be behind that name. But anyway, today, interestingly, or yesterday, or very recently, the account is private. Let me just add, you can't just sign up. For those who are allowed in, have access. Apparently, this tweet came out very recently, and it says, respectfully, please do not retweet any of my tweets with hashtags associated with Prince William. I have no proof of anything regarding him. Therefore, it's libelous. Very interesting. Because there's been a lot of hate aimed at Prince William. And I was going to do a lot of Prince William readings today because he's been in Poland. A little tour there, looking very king-like, walking his talk, while other people in Montecito are maybe got a bit of a cold, sniff, sniff, as Lady C would say, or whatever they are doing. But this crosses two things, or combines two things, Prince William and Strongwriting, because there have been rumours that have been pushed by Harkle adjacent accounts or associated or fans, shall we just say, for the sake of legal reasons, that they have been pushing two stories with regard to Prince William, two very unpleasant ones. One is about his sexual preferences, shall we just say. The other is about his infidelity. And they've been pushing these stories very hard, very nasty, very unsavory, been going round and round and round. I have read on things like this before, but now it seems that Strongwriting has been called out on their wrongs and is now backtracking furiously. And I want to know what's going on. I'm using the Shadowland Tarot, as I have said. I'm doing a little 5-card reading. I have to remind you right now that this is just tarot for fun, for entertainment, and we look at rumors and gossip and speculation. It's all just opinion. It's archetypal energy, of course, because it involves an archetypal family. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. Please read it. Please form your own opinions about who might be behind the Strongwriting account and what's going on. What I'm going to look at around the story is who Strongwriting might be, just to give us an indication of who is behind this account, their attitude to Prince William, how they feel about Prince William, whether there has been some sort of legal letter, lawyer's letter, or threat of legal proceedings, or even more serious than that, that has caused Strongwriting to get a bit twitchy like this and a bit nervous and realize that what they have been doing is actually defamatory. Spreading these stories around. There's no substance to them, no base to them, but gleefully spreading them if allegedly this account holder has been doing that. And then the outcome, because many people believe that Meghan Markle herself has a toxic, rather toxic, shall we say, social media presence, a hidden one. Is that going to be exposed ever? So that's the gist of this reading. Using these lurid yellow cards, I do like reading with them, as vulgar as they are. We're dealing with vulgar subject matter today, no question about it. We've got 9 of Cups, we've got a wish fulfillment, and we've got a King of Wands. And I think that tells its own tale. Those two little cards sitting next to each other. The Nine of Cups, your heart's desire, what you really want. And what you really want is the King of Wands, not the King of Pentacles, shall we just say. Giggle, giggle. I've read on this a long time ago. And every now and then the energy pops up that what is really wanted by perhaps the person behind Strongwriting is to be noticed, to be desired by that King of Wands. That King of Wands is very erotic, very sexual, very dynamic, very desirable. He's a leader, he's charismatic. He one day will make a brilliant king if all goes according to plan. And that's very interesting because we're going to ask about this person, whoever it is, their attitude to Prince William, sorry. He's not king yet. But he's king here in this little spread that I'm doing. And a lot of people say that rejection was behind all of this vitriol, a woman scorned, and all of that's what's really going on. This tells me that there is some truth to that speculation. Just reading energy, the situation, wow, we've got death in the reverse here. We've got the same old energy with death. Death is a card of change and ending. When it's upright, when it's in reverse, you're not changing and you're not ending. You're stuck in a kind of a quagmire, and same old narrative, something you need to let go of. This Nine of Cups and this King of Wands, need to let go of it, need to separate, need to put it behind you, give it up, but not able to with that death card. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's a very negative energy, death, whether it's, well, change is good. When death comes along, not literally, but when it comes along in the tarot, the archetypal energy of death, it comes along, it forces you to let go of stuff that does not do you any good at all. But somebody is hanging on grimly to this idea or to this narrative for whatever reason. We hopefully will find out. So let's ask, who is behind this account according to this energy, according to the cards, just for fun? Well, we've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The first thing that comes to my mind with that Queen of Pentacles is it's someone who really, really, really dislikes Catherine. Catherine is the Queen of Pentacles, is the good wife, the good mother, the solid, stable, loyal influence, generous, grounded, unshakable earth sign woman who blossoms as she grows older and matures and does all the right things, really, the Queen of Pentacles. But she's in reverse, somebody who wants to attack that earth sign woman. That is the energy I'm getting from the cards. It's not telling me literally who Strongwriting is, but it's telling me more interesting, actually, answer, as it very often does. It says, why do you ask that stupid question? Let me tell you something more interesting. It's telling me, the universe, the energy, that the person behind this account really, really, really hates her, wants to bring her down. So how does this person, whoever it may be, feel about William? And we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Feels that this William is lazy, is not all he's cracked up to be. That's their feeling. That he's having an easy ride. The Ace of Pentacles is somebody who's working very hard, putting effort in, and mastering their craft, being diligent, showing up every day, earning their keep through hard work, making tons of money. They feel that he's lazy and entitled. How about that for energy that's coming through? Lazy and entitled. Got the Duchy of Cornwall without having to do anything except be born first. Doesn't see the work that he's putting into things. You could see it today in Poland if you just opened your eyes and looked. He's also personally very fit, very healthy, He looks like he's clean inside and out. He looks like he's cleaned himself up a lot. Done some very hard work, but this person doesn't see it. They see what they want to see. They're projecting onto it, and they're thinking that he's entitled. He's been given all of this stuff. I'm having to shout over some rather heavy rain. I hope you can hear me. And lazy and entitled. There we go. So doesn't deserve the status that he has, the situation that he's in, the money that he has got, those 8 pentacles, without having to lift a finger, according to this person, whoever this person is. And more coming as he goes on through his life, much more coming, just as Charles has now inherited the Queen's estate. William, in due course, will inherit Charles's. Again, as I keep saying, if everything goes according to plan, because we never know. I'm not meaning anything sinister by that. I was just brought up to always respect that a higher power is at work than us mortals, and a higher power might have other plans that we cannot possibly imagine. Probably just as well we can't imagine them. And so, has Strongwright been on the receiving end of some sort of legal action or a threat of legal action or some kind of letter or something from Kensington Palace to say cease and desist with this toxicity that you are sending out into the world? 7 of Wands is the card of defense. Red dress, red shoes, a very long weave. Yeah, absolutely, because it's put her on the back foot. It's put her on the defense. She's gone into defense mode. I copyright everything. I didn't read the rest of that tweet, but it's about copyright, and she owns the copyright. And so basically threatening people who've sent the story around, or her tweets, what I'm speculating, because I haven't seen them, but I'm speculating that they are very unpleasant about William and his sexual practices and his infidelity, alleged, both of those, alleged, rumoured by her or him, whoever it is. But there was a copyright claim tacked on to the end of this. Don't spread my tweets around, because if Strongwright's going to be sued for defamation, libel, then Strongwright is going to sue everyone else for copyright infringement. Been there, done that before, some might say. Just speculating here, but yes. There is the person behind the account and on the back foot, having to defend him or herself furiously from attack. Moving on to Meghan Markle herself now. Will her, in my opinion, toxic social media presence, I do believe, that's just my opinion, that she maintains certain anonymous accounts on social media, will that ever be exposed? Will she ever be revealed as the author of these very nasty things? We've got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is a partnership, is a very happy partnership. It's a couple in love. It's not telling me exposure. It's telling me that there are other people doing her bidding. Doesn't have to be a romantic couple. It's a partnership. It can be a partnership on Twitter or Instagram or wherever else. Doesn't have to be any particular place, but it tells me that there are partnerships. This is not a card of exposure. It's just telling me that maybe the partnerships will be revealed at some stage. We all speculate that every now and then she gets access to Omen Scobie's Twitter account and sends tweets out that bypass him to some extent, or that are dictated to him, or whatever. We enjoy speculating. It amuses us. That is something that we joke about, really. This is not exposure, but this is partnerships. Let's ask again. Will this ever come out? These partnerships, these collaborations, these people who are so enchanted with her, as for instance the Strongwright, that we don't know, that they do her bidding, very happy. Will this ever be exposed? Let's ask again. Didn't really want to answer. Will this ever be exposed? We got the Three of Pentacles, and it's again a collaboration. That there are people working together to send out these messages for money. Three of Pentacles. So I'm guessing that it's telling me twice yes. Yes, the partnership will be exposed. Yes, the collaboration will be exposed, and I just didn't get it. It's a very obvious yes, actually, yes. The two, whether it's her that's pretending to be someone else, as a lot of people speculate, or whether it is literally someone else, I think both apply. The two, the partnerships, or the pretend, the imaginary friend, will be exposed. They'll be exposed with their collaboration, doing it for money. It's not telling me harsh consequences or devastation or ruin or anything like that. The kinds of things one might want to see if you're not a fan of Meghan Markle, if you feel that she has in some way harmed Prince William with all these scurrilous rumours. But it does look as if the story is one day going to be told of how people were allegedly paid money to go and set up accounts to do her bidding. So there you go. There you have it. It does look like the motive for all of this, in my opinion, energy of the cards, from some thwarted ambition towards that King of Wands, thinks he's lazy, thinks he doesn't deserve his good fortune. Person behind this account is a Kate hater. And yeah, she's been put on the back foot, whoever this person is. I'm saying a she because it's a female energy here in the Seven of Wands, and is now on the defensive. Has been certainly told, according to the energy of these cards, to stop, or you're in big, big trouble. So that's your first reading. Thanks for watching. I'm going to hop on to the next one now.